So I just had another download on psychic attacks and how they work and what we best can do to stop it. Because I was thinking to myself, people keep coming back and keep triggering and keep poking, like pushing your buttons. And I came to this point that I recognize when people are being influenced by their demons, basically, to distract me. And once I noticed that this was going on, this was what was going on. For example, when I asked for total focus, no distractions, and then all of a sudden, certain people come to talk to me and call me, even though I, ignored them before, or literally asked them to leave me alone for a bit because I needed to focus. And even though my phone was on do not disturb or offline or emergencies only, and they still keep coming to me. And so I came to a point that I realized, okay, this is parasitic energies, just the darker side of people try, influencing them without them knowing it. But I still was at that um I still was at that mindset that they completely annoyed me and that I got angry in my head, or that I just ignored them in the hope that they would just stop bothering me. But of course they didn't. And what makes that what happens when you do that, when you react like that, or when you get angry, or when you get sucked into the negativity, then, or you ignore them, then they start to think about you in a negative way, and you pick up on that. And then, for example, you find yourself thinking about them the whole time, or like you start feeling guilty for ignoring them, and you start thinking, oh, maybe they didn't mean it like that, and let me say something. Or then you get sucked back in to their distraction. And that is exactly how these parasitic negative energies work. So how to transform the whole situation, if you're dealing with this, is actually really with love. And we hear this over and over, but it can be really hard because people just piss you off and they annoy you, and you'd be like, I thought I was clear. And but you really literally have to come from love, and then there's nothing else they can do. So you could just, instead of ignoring them or get mad, it's best to just, really find your calm and center yourself, and then with love be like, hey, I'm going to focus completely, and I really need you to leave me alone, or this and that. Just try to explain, not in detail. Don't tell them your business in detail, but just really try to come from love. And then you'll see that there's nothing they can do. They have the energy is transformed, and they have to then basically submit to that, or take their loss, or find another victim.